Hello, my heavy metal friends. Welcome back to another very fantastic episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yes, we're going to get back to it. Oh, man, I had to leave at a terrible time yesterday, and I had just got wrecked on this boss, and I'm very upset about it because I was so close to being done with this chapter, and I ran out of time, so I'm going to try to finish it today. We're going to try to do this and get to the next chapter, and yeah, we're moving right along here, so I'm just going to get right to it because we're already right here. Yeah! Time to fight this bad core! Oh, it's a hardcore core here. You know, you have to fight. So I think I remember what to do here. Don't let it get too angry, because otherwise it's going to be grumpy. And you don't want to be grumpy, because when it gets grumpy it starts doing spikes, and you can't do any damage. I think Spike's a little overpowered in this. I think that's a little unfortunate. I kind of wish it wasn't like that, but, you know, what can you do about it? But, you know, they give you ways in this game to be overpowered yourself, so it's like, you know, you should know what you're doing by now, right? For sure. So, yeah, I'm very excited to get back to this. Hopefully I can finish this. Hopefully this won't take me forever. I'd like to do it, you know, one try wonder here, but gotta get back into the swing of things. But it's not too bad. It lulls you into a false sense of security right away when you're like, we're just you know, kind of doing it. We're just fighting. It's not too hard. Nothing's really like knocking you down or doing anything mean. But I do kind of miss that extra bonus fun time. Yeah! That's okay. We get some fire going here. Ooh, decent damage. Seals self-destruct. You know, if you could seal... I almost said steal. If you could steal... I did say it. It from spiking, that'd be great. Unfortunately, the shackled blade thing kind of sucks. Not a fan of that one little bit. Ah! I've been knocked down. Wait, who wants to... Okay, I was about to say, who wants to rock? Okay, we'll just go ahead and do it this direction. That worked? Yes, it did. Okay. Not really getting good timing for doing this, but... Oh. See, I'm too busy mashing buttons. Hey, could you do me a favor and stop doing that? The ceiling is not fun. Also, like, where is the braking? Oh well. No big deal. We'll try to get the 3 orbs on here, and that was a little spicy. And then hopefully we can figure out how to wreck this thing. I know Trusty Gecko usually says you can do it about 50% health with 3 orbs, but I feel like I'm not confident in myself to do that. Oh no! They weren't able to get water going in time. I was hoping I could get water, but no such luck here, since that would be good for fire time. Well, I guess the only thing to do is to do it. So let's get 3 orbs on this and let's call it a day before it gets too spicy, huh? Get that. Mash button, and then it does another attack. Nice! It's pretty solid damage. Okay. It's spicy. Let's not get spicy here. Okay, what do we have? We have fire, we have wind, we have earth. So let's do
Hit it, no!
Raise beam. Harness the wind.
wind against that, sure.
Get him, Nia!
What shoot, I don't know what kind everybody is here. That hits that one.
Morag, suck it to them. Very well. Unleash your
I hope I didn't screw
power.
this up.
Heat haze.
I did! Oh, that sucks! I did the wrong one. Oh, bless it all. My combo meter is ruined. And with not Pyra, I'm gonna get spiked to death. Oh, I can't unshackle myself. Crap! Well, this is probably gonna be needing another run here.
You can do it, Rex.
There, just 18 damage to me.
Healing halo. Eclipse blade.
Double spinning
The meatballs, they are so spicy.
What would you have me to? Bridget. Arms, Lady Morag. Okay, here we go. Healing halo.
Thanks for that.
It was a pretty unfortunate botch, but we're gonna try this. It's so crazy to think, like, I don't have any ice dudes. Oh no!
You're better than this.
Here's where things get spicy for me.
Why not? No effect.
Come on, quit bouncing. Jeez. It's too protective.
Rob said it best.
It didn't connect. Do you need a rest?
No, it's getting tough.
Break change. Make haste and retreat.
Sword back. Double spinning head.
I'm so disappointed. I can't believe I got the 3 orbs. It's just like, nope. Terrible. We could try to do this the old-fashioned way, but it's not. Oh, that's not good.
Stay with me, Rex.
Nia's too busy trying to pick me up, and the potions are going to waste, so...
Anchor shot. No effect. Sword. Double spinning head.
I don't understand how we're missing so much.
Like I'm going down without a fight.
Why not?
Indeed.
And the potions are too far away.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Watch out. We seem to be doing just fine. Our emotions are in tune. We're on a roll now.
It won't be that easy.
This to your liking?
It's so hard. There. I beat it. Well, that was disappointing and could have gone a lot better. See, the thing is, I thought I gave Bridget the attack the weakest one Ox Core, and I guess I didn't, so that was unfortunate. So that's alright. We'll get him next time.
I have a blade of my own.
A win's a win.
Do anything.
Can't be too broken up about that.
Nothing's
Poor fun.
changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that?
It's a fleet!
Orion army. So many of them. What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order? At this rate.
Still caught off guard every time they use bad words.
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad.
if someone doesn't explain what's really going on.
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not gonna make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
Oh, what the? That's huge! And that's it. That's the end of Chapter 5, Masters and Slaves. It all makes sense, the title of this chapter. And it's going to ask me to save, so we're going to save. Because that's a good thing to do. This game will be saved. Okay! And leave save screen. Let's move on. Let's see what happens next in this fantastic story. Wounds. We got more old-timey footage.
You little scamp. Do you know how much
Put a shirt on!
all you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it!
Oof. Brutal abuse.
If you die, it'll be
Don't
as
like to
good
see
as
it.
new. You brought this on yourself.
Just killed that dude.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
It seems like sending Outcasts was the right choice. You all right?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make it come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we're not so different after all.
We're not so different, you and I.
Humans and blades.
Look how that girl's in like permafrost. It's the Weird Costume Brigade. They're an offshoot of the Ministry of Silly Walks. It's interesting how dark the game's getting, both tonally. Okay, now it's bright again. It's Pokemon Kid. There he is.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like.
Tribunal?
Praetor or Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
Ain't that right, Helldivers? For Super Earth! Morning, folks. Everyone sleep well? Not a wink. Figured as much. Let's take a nice walk over to the hall where the emergency summit's being held. Clear our heads a little. Someone's got to escort Morag over there, right? I think I'd be perfectly capable of finding my own way. And Mythra's meant to be attending too, right? Apparently, yes. See, we might as well all head over. Guess you're right, let's go then. Stress. Okay. So all we're gonna do is just like, hey, walk across the hallway for next cutscene. It's actually a little more of a hike than it seems. There's that cool mural again. Like, Mythra needs to be here. It's Pyra. Oh, you can't, like, run up the side here? It's all decoration and flavor! Very fancy over here. Hello, empty throne. I will now sit in the throne. Yep, there we go. That's the crew. Ah, what the... I like how everybody, like, poses with you. It's like you trying to get a cool picture. Like, there we go. There's the, there's a thumbnail for the stream. The cool team. Haha. Nope, we're gonna go through this little side door. What's up, Senelo? Through here is the venue for the Summit of Nations. I must apologize, but entry is forbidden to all but the official representatives of each nation. I guess this is as far as we go. Yes, Bridget and I will proceed to the summit. I'm coming with you, and so are you, Mythra, remember? I guess. I'm not sure I like it, but I suppose I have my part to play in all this. Rex, you head back to our chambers with the others and wait for us. No problems. Be careful in there, okay, Mythra? Don't worry, I'll handle this just fine.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozekairos Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
Oh, is that why his name is Zeke? Because nobody wants to say that full name?
Crown Prince, the prodigal prince of Tantal.
What a spectacle. Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the world tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Okay.
Even so.
We're gonna have to fight these clowns again soon.
Remember?
Because they're just clowning around here.
For the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offense.
So you want to settle this with money?
Yes, lots and
We will
lots
provide
of
any
money.
compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be?
Like how they couldn't really put his hands, like, you know, grasping each other. So they just kind of melded into each other.
The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozzyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm, ex-chairman.
Can confirm.
Give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks. And in
Once again, very Star Warsy and Senate vibes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous.
Where's Mythra?
Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
Maybe the other Aegis will be good enough. There she is! Get hyped for Mythra time!
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mythra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
What's the sitch?
6 o'clock already. Mythra's been in there for a
You
long
miss her?
time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis. but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos' goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
Now, why would you do a thing like that?
Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos' driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool.
Fool of a took!
It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Morning, folks. Looking a little bit better slept than yesterday. Pretty much. Fan state funeral is to be held today, is it not? Yeah, I was thinking... Yeah, I think it was meant to be happening in Sierra's Plaza, right outside the Sanctum. You're gonna be going, right, chum? Yes, it'd be wrong for me not to. Sierra's Plaza not very far away. Time to go. Quick, quick. Master Pawn's so bossy sometimes. Can we not have 3? I like how that hurts. I don't know why, it's amusing to me. That's just like the perfect height for it to hurt you when you fall down it. Okay, who's ready for some sadness? Poor Fawn. It's like the second real funeral we've had to have in this game thus far. Van Damme and now Fan. Fan Van Damme. Damn.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pyra's? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I get.
You don't have the burn powers because you're not Pyra right now. I guess you can light burn, but still.
it's weird, though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minnow? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal.
Perfect
well,
spot.
Used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
That was quite the grand funeral ceremony. It speaks volumes as just how much Fan was loved by our people. Goddess of Indol won't be in an easy position to replace. Rex, what are you going to do from here on out? We're going to reach the World Tree, we need Praetor's help, but... Master Rex, there you are. Praetor Malthus wishes to speak with you, he's waiting in the audience chamber. That's perfect timing then, maybe he wants to talk about the World Tree. I'm afraid I cannot say. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get to that audience chamber then. Oh, right! Hallway simulator game. Oh wait, there's a quest over here. I almost thought that said Metallica. What's up, Melica? Something wrong? Oh, you're not one of the locals, thank goodness. My name's Melica. My mother was orphaned in the war. She raised me here in Indol. Although I'm Gormati, I've never actually been to Gormat. Lately, there's something that's been bothering me. I feel like someone's spying on me all the time. I was just accepted in the choir of Indol just recently, and I think that's when it started. Well, it's driving me a little crazy. So you could help me identify the culprit? You would? Thank you so much. Maybe you can start by asking around amongst the locals. Bring me up casually in conversation, see if anyone knows anything. I'm sure the culprit must live in the city, otherwise I have no idea why they would. I'll be waiting right here, so let me know if you need anything. Yeah, Metallica, the Chorister! Heavy metal! This is active quest. Nah, we'll be good. We'll be fine. Funky Conga! Is that the end of Funky Congas? Do that conga. Pouch might be empty. And so it is. There's a pair of jelly. We have Narciper jelly. What would Pyra like? How's your growth? Oh, we need to defeat some Bafu Crustips and Moradane. We don't know what this one is, but the previous ones... Oh, don't say either. Pyra's favorite drinks, and make food. Now, what are Pyra's favorite drinks? I have to look that up, because I want to be able to get more focus in things. Pyra favorite drink. Let's see. Generosity Tea is from Garfont Village. One of Pyra's favorite pouch items. Well, it won't hurt to take a detour, right? If it'll let me. Gormat... No, Uriah. Garfont Village. Generosity Tea. I don't know what this is gonna do for me, but if it's Pyra's favorite, it helps me get more skills for her, then absolutely, let's do it.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Oh, look at these guys. They're having a good, like, splashy time. That looks fun. Virgil Tavern. Buy. Generosity, 15% party gain, gauge gain. That's not terrible, I suppose. Says I need 4 of them, so... For Pyra. For Pyra, the world. I hate when I hit X. Well, it'd be good to have more juice as far as the gauge goes.
Having this makes me real happy.
Generosity tea. Expertly brewed too.
There you go, Pyra. Now, does that count since I put 4 in there already, or does she have to actually go through 4? It looks like she has to actually go through 4. Yep. Only 1 so far. Okay, Pyra. I should also check out my Merc groups while we're here. Modeling work is done. Complete. And so is the VIP escort. Yeah! Assault stone, damage shield too. Perfect. Awesome. I love it. Oh, we're getting more good thingies. Okay, anything for Uriah? A beautiful pearl. Three females and 1 fire. What are these contracts, I wonder? $40 minutes. Okay, there's Meiji.
Reporting.
Harusa.
I imagine I'll fit right in. I won't let you down.
What's the plan, boss?
Good enough, yeah? Team Meiji. And send them out.
Wait,
send them out. They can go. Wow, that's the crew.
Won't let you down. Just
Squad dispatched. And then we could probably knock out another one. A xylophone contract.
I won't let you down.
What's the plan, boss?
You made the right choice. Orders received.
Okay, they got the strength and the strussel. Lunch of love and fad foods. Okay, well that was a nice little detour. Let's get back to the Praetor. I'm sure that dude wants to see us right now. The Indolent Sanctum and the Cloister. Not the Pokemon. Shelder's evolution. You know, I forget about Shelder a lot. Shelder and Cloister kind of makes me sad. I don't like forget about Pokies, especially the OG ones. I'm like, oh. Kind of weird to think like I've just done the boss fight and that's it, and I've been streaming for almost 40 minutes already. I'm in a lot of story dumping, which is fine. You know, I like the story and I like to see what's going on and how things are advancing from here. And suddenly Mythra. Bubbles!
My apologies.
Kept you
Did
waiting,
I keep
huh?
you waiting?
No, not
Probably kept you waiting. We went to a whole nother, like, continent while we were
I
out.
was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too.
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
So this is probably going to be like a get-through
Right, yeah.
story stuff, and then start
No.
fresh next stream on
My work is done.
what's going on, what's happening,
Come with me.
wherever we get sent to next.
A special envoy? To Tantor? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently
It's
inhabit.
flat.
We make our home on Titan, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago.
Oh, I wonder what happened
Exist
500
right
years
now.
ago.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mythra?
So that thing is Mythra's. Then what did it attack us for?
I
Doesn't
didn't
make
know
sense.
Pyra.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
What a jerk.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is
Yeah, it is.
regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
Thanks, bro.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
So Zeke, you're going to be guiding us to Tantal, right? Sure am. But let's head back to our chambers before we talk about it. This isn't exactly the place for discussing stuff. Back to our room. Got it. Yeah, a lot of, like, going back to the room. How many days have they spent in this place when you really think about it? I was just, like, looking around at, like, the scenery and the stuff. Yeah, no, definitely not dragging anymore. We got a lot that just happened in a very short amount of time. So lots of excitement to be had. New places to visit. Political scandals. It's great. Oh. And make that turn. I always forget. I think I just keep going. Like, where's it going? We've prepared your rooms. I presume you want to be taking your leave soon. Please make sure you're well rested before we set out once more. Sure rest? Yeah, sure. Let's do it!
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot.
What else is new?
So we're traveling with Shell Ledyard. Never thought I'd see the day.
Also, where's Turturs?
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those
clowns,
but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese.
Tantalizing.
The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna, who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Alright, let's head for Goetius Port. Make it leisurely the walk, I guess. Why? It's been yonks since I last went home to Tantal. I've been thinking of Indol as my home so long now, it feels weird to leave. I just want to enjoy my last moments here. You can be shockingly sentimental sometimes. I know, shocking, isn't it? Shut up, you two. Gonna take some Indoline presents for the folk you haven't seen in a while? As if my old man would want any of that. Come on, let's start walking. Grab a swig of Odaifa along the way. They don't have that stuff in Tantal. Could be your last chance. I said shut up already. Yeah! Time to have a leisurely walk, aka run, back to town. Pouch refill. Oh, we got someone who wants to tell us something. Surge. Melika, what about her? I don't know much of those fancy choir types. I can tell you a bit about the choir itself. Apparently, once you join the choir in Indol, you're basically set for life. I mean, it's an official branch of the Praetorium, so naturally they get special treatment. Us refugees don't get much in the way of opportunities, so lots of folks dream of joining up. Of course, I didn't make it past the audition. My mom and dad were so disappointed. Anyway, that's all the info I've got. So, not a suspect. That's right, we're trying to help the kid find out who is spying on them for whatever reason. Baroni. You're looking for info on that choir girl, Melika? I'm sorry, I don't really know much about her. Should probably try asking that Urian girl, Albina. She's a refugee, and she kept saying she's gonna make it into the choir no matter what. But I haven't seen her around lately. I'm not sure what she's up to. That's all I know, I'm afraid. Fionag. I need to catch my breath after experiencing such a historical moment. A spot of prayer should do the trick. Really, I'm supposed to get home to Argenum before I get mixed up in any of this, but I think I'll stick around. I only plan to come here on a lazy tourist spree, but my merchant blood is telling me that I have to see this through. Fun stories. Anyone else want to talk about Metallica? Metallica? Probably just be like town people. Oh wait, here's a person. Becca with 2 Qs. She joined the choir of Indol. She's on in the whole camp who passed audition. It's really prestigious to be in the choir. One of the very best singers are allowed to join. When you're in the choir, you get to sing at official ceremonies. Like when they're moving the Titan and stuff. Is that all you wanted to see around then? Okay. No help here. Lulu. Oh, what the? Oh no, don't step on the little one! Oh, George, what are you doing? Lulu's feeling a bit miserable after the funeral. It's no fun. Came to pray for safety of family, but that's not a place for loud praying. And daughter not able to keep quiet for a long period of time, which makes it difficult. So little, just rolling around on the floor like that. Informant. Okay, let's get cracking. Ooh, there's a barrel.
You're all mine.
Calm your mind. Structural analysis in progress. Leave Napine to pop.
Well, that's no good.
Let's do it.
I wonder why it takes so much effort to open that barrel. Just dangerous places to fall off. Bunch of different military dudes.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent punch-up? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing?
You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
That's funny.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less would be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I am the Senate.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, your majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Oh. We don't get to find out. At least right yet. We gotta walk a little bit more, and then we will find out. Sniffy. Sniffy. Friend got very... Friend have smell of strong fighter. Is friend very strong? Sniffy should not sniff friends before you say hello. Have good nose, may never make any mistake with smell before, and knows of Sniffy say, so we should open a new shop in Temperantia. That's pretty neat. But nobody have shopped there yet, so Sniffy, no good route. So hoping to find a strong bodyguard, 100%. You smell the strongest out of all 100. Please help friend set up shop. Okay. That's a fight of monsters quest, I'm assuming. Not yet. All I have to do is walk right there. Sniffy.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Oh, BYOS.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have friend.
Huh? Speak of the devil.
Oh, she's back!
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all.
Too real.
I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
How's he not
It
dead?
seems acting chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
Aren't we always?
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to acting chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw
Probably
him.
explosives.
And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Bombs, rope,
Got it.
lamp oil.
Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case.
I'll take the case.
Leave it to us.
Well, we were going to Tantal, but I guess our priorities just got a little swapped around, so this will be our active quest. Oh, there's a lot of people to talk to. I saw these weird bird people, not like Nopon, a bit bigger than that, really birdy looking. I think I saw pictures of them before on a picture book, but I can't remember what they're called. Turkin, maybe? That's right, they're called Turkin. Thanks, that was really bugging me. But what a bunch of Turkin be doing in a place like this? Oh, great. He's gonna fly bombs in here. If you heard of anything untoward going on at the Ardanian Summit, I do wonder. Myself an Ardanian, yet I live under the protection of Indal. And the Orions and Gormati here, for instance, just seem to get along well. But just take a look at those lot. clutching their tools of conflict and fixing one another with the coldest of stares. They can't even hold a civil discussion short of holding a banquet like this. Don't you think it's absurd? If they have time to be wasting on such extravagances, they should use it to save their own suffering people. It does frustrate me. Sometimes I think those people running the nations could learn a thing or two from our own camp. Well, that was not very helpful. What about you? We're not going to panic the locals yet. We're going to ask everybody what's going on. There was one request I thought was decidedly suspicious. We had a Nopon fellow asking about a supply of poisonous substances. I told him we don't handle such items here, of course, and he left soon after. But from what I hear, he's been asking around to other places too. Who knows what he might be plotting. Poison food? Not the poison snacks! Oh, it looks like everybody's above. Ask a few questions of warrior monks in Sanctum, especially interested in the number of guards in Sanctum at night. For a moment, I guess Malolo is a budding journalist, wanting to write about the security of Indal, but then captured by zealous old preacher man during an investigation. Now so busy listening to him that Malolo can no longer investigate anything. Friends investigate really quick. Okay, well, that's another thing. All these quests. I'm just loading up on quests. Looks like everything else is above me. Yes, it is. Okay, doesn't look like where I want to be at the moment. Let's go to main gate. Instead of having to walk all the way back around.
So, shall we?
That was perfect, actually. Certainly something not quite right going on. I saw a very large wooden box being transported onto a Titan battleship. It was accounted for on the inventory list, so most of my colleagues think it's no problem. But honestly, I can't imagine what they would want in such a huge box. I'm worried about what might be inside. He just slid up here. Slide up the stairs. Ardanian Titan battleship is extremely sturdy defenses. I doubt there's a single weapon in this whole port that could damage it. Besides, I hear the main conference will be attended by a very select group of trustworthy individuals. Can't imagine how any miscreant could hope to get close to the VIPs to harm them, even if they wanted to. A lot of people are on edge, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. Could be anything. Nothing untoward is going on in the Ardanian army, I assure you. Those who have come to Indal belong in the Carrig Imperial Guard, elite soldiers who have sworn solemn oaths to protect the Emperor. So if anything suspicious were going on at Venture, it would have to be on the Urian side. I find it difficult to tell what those people are thinking sometimes. Okay, only a couple more people to talk to, I believe. In the current climate, I feel almost anything could happen. I can scarcely wait for the day when the huge, awful Titan battleship is gone from our shores. It pains me to even see such an unsightly structure in our beautiful city. I'm sure all the upstanding Indaline citizens resent its presence. Why can Moradin and Uriah not cease all this foolish conflict and simply submit themselves to the will of Indal? Okay, and it looks like, oh, it's a couple more. I was down here, but apparently not here. Huge. Extra huge. Fedelico. Oh, I have a good one for you. Some kind of ingredient with a monstrously foul odor were carried in the Ardanian Titan vessel. The stench was so strong I could still smell it on my clothes. There are other ingredients too. Weird and wonderful, a lot of them. I don't know what they're used for, but they can't be your average recipes. I got a bad feeling about this, Star Fox. Klimmed. The problems at the summit are a ridiculous notion. The summit will be held aboard this Titan battleship, so we have no need to fear attacks from the outside. The door is not the only entrance, and it The door is the only entrance. It will not be open until just before the summit to admit Queen Rakura. We have not allowed a single suspicious individual to pass this point. As such, there's no need to fear an attack from within either. Okay. Maybe people are just being paranoid. It is very heightened sensibilities right now. Tiny. Two tinies and a massive. Perhaps there are untoward intentions on the more Ordanian side. Frankly, I would expect it. But I can assure you that we of Uriah have no intentions of trying anything funny. The word of the Queen Rakura is absolute. We put our trust in the Queen, and she wills it. We gladly put our weapons aside, so there's no need for concern. Of course, if the Queen ordered me to take up arms, I would gladly fight tooth and nail against those Ardanian dogs. You would do well to not forget that. Jormark is just like having a great time right there. Okay, well, that was a whole lot of nothing. And I think we alerted everyone in town that we're spooked. Oh well, what can you do? We've gathered quite a bit of information now. Yeah, plenty of it blatantly bogus, but there were some rumors in there that did bug me a bit. Time to sort out the real dirt of the baseless suspicion. First, we'll clear up basic premise. Who is targeting Summit of Nations? Is former Chairman Banna Masterplan forgot already? We're not stupid. It's traditional for deducings to start by listing information everybody know. Proper flow is for Rex to think carefully, provide answer. Okay. On to the next basic premise then. Where is the summit to be held? The Ardanian Titan battleship. Yes, that's right. Seems like Banna's planning an assassination, but what method do you think he might be using? Poison! Yeah, the ship's totally secure from the outside and only trustworthy people will be attending after all. Guess the only method that leaves is tampering with food. And when would the poison be added? Into what exactly? The meal at the banquet. Yes, I can hardly imagine the VIPs will be preparing their own food. I'd quite like to see Moraga Bridge and try cooking for a banquet. And someone was saying they'd seen lots of weird ingredients being carried inside, right? A suspicious big box carried inside too. Could the strong flavored ingredients be to hide the taste of poison? You're sharp, Rex. I bet that's exactly what they're for. The question is, who will be carrying out the poison itself? Let's see now. The Turkin! What was the girl was talking about? Banna used Turkin as minions before. Tor remember from Artificial Blade Factory more Ardain. You can see how they might be more convenient for him than hiring professional assassins, though. But do you think Turkin know the first thing about cooking? I don't know about that. Listen, I think we're just going around in circles here. If we know somebody's probably going to poison the food, why don't we check out the battleship itself? Good point. Regardless of who's carrying out, we should act fast if we're going to stop this plot. That's settled then. Everyone go to the dining hall in the Ardanian battleship. Okay. Mystery solved! 700 XP. Delicious. Why they gotta ruin the food?
Phew! That was a job and a half.
Great work!
Oh, that's right. Heart cookies! I forgot about the cookie selling. Merc Group is back. Lunch of Love! Team Kobuku. Complete. Good stuff.
A handy new adventuring trick.
We're done with our Jensen quest. I don't know what that is, but it sounds useful. Kiko,
I won't let you down.
Yuna, and somebody with wind. For Goku, of course.
I won't let you down.
It's a little bit of a longer one.
All right, everyone. How about a marching song? Just show me the way.
Truth, level 4. Are they gonna let me on? Am I a VIP technically? Well, that sounds useful. Guess they're just letting everybody on. The door's wide open now. That is a huge crate. They were not joking.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Oh, there they are! The bad birds!
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
Don't play dumb. Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking. Quick, grab them!
Yeah!
Alright, time to wreck some birds!
Yourself, Rex. Just watch this. Quietly. No offense.
Me and Mia. Seems like a problem.
Win for sure.
Sword bash. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
For sure.
Hit it.
No.
Here we go.
Just have to fix that one.
Win for sure.
Topple them.
Jaguar smash.
Double
You don't stand
spinning
a chance
edge.
against us.
Sword bash.
Hey, they deflected it.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Cheers for that.
Ha.
Break.
Yeah.
Let's
Double
go.
spinning edge. Sword bash.
Taste the pain.
No, I'm fired.
Rush down. What would you have me do?
Watch out.
Double spinning edge.
Ah, of course. Do a break when I hit that button.
Anyway, we could talk our way out of this.
The enemy's element is now fire.
Oh, sweet, I leveled up too.
Great. That was
Ah, chaos birds. I'm surrounded. That was a bad place to be.
no effect.
Oh, no, you don't.
Stop deflecting me.
Spinning edge. Now I'm fired. Anchor shot.
Sure.
Ha. Ow.
Blind spot.
You may not
Why
win
not?
this one.
Hey, they deflected it.
Brad said it best.
Deadly twister. Let's as
Go
you
for
wish.
it.
Jump out. Over you.
Why not?
Oh, no, you don't.
Thanks for that.
Jaguar
No
smash.
effect.
Make haste and retreat.
Yeah. Ha.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that one happened.
Topple them.
It was weird. It's a weird, like, miss thing to happen.
Ha.
What would you have me
Spinning
do?
edge.
Go with me.
Sword bash. Ha. Why not?
I rush down.
Double spinning edge. Sword bash. Ha.
Jaguar smash.
Ha.
Let us make use of it now.
Ha.
Hey, they deflected it.
Okay, well, it's a good thing these guys are relatively easy, because
Let's give
otherwise this would be an annoying problem.
Gotcha.
Provenance. Reverse. Oh, it's okay.
Much obliged.
Break.
Heat break.
Try cement this.
Topple them.
Aqua wave top.
Why not?
There we go. Easy enough. Take that, birds. I won't be poisoning food much longer.
Please wait.
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
What silly question. It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons.
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
What?
Moradin, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So they just attack these birds because those birds have attacked in the past?
These guys are...
Rude! Terrible!
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Quite delicious.
Delicious. Forever. What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry, we really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder.
Murder.
What this nonsense, friends, talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spends on this.
Uh-oh.
An explosion?
From where?
Very slow reaction by those guards. Like, huh, yeah, I wonder what that was.
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Hey, no running away! Compensation!
Yeah, that could be a pretty serious problem. Change order. Weird, okay. I guess because it looked like I could only have 2 at a time. Don't like being without. Suddenly Mythra. Oh, what the? Look who's back!
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardanian trick?
Right! But also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looks like Queen killed by Moradin, me in the money again!
That voice. Banner from the Argentum Guild.
Correct!
That's the Queen?
For the Queen!
But you were unseated as chairman.
Why are you in a giant maid robot?
Trade Guild of Argentum belong to Banner, down to last screw, last drop of oil!
Hold it,
We gotta fight Maidbot 2.0.
Yo! Rex! Nah! Banner not let Rex interfere with plans! Again and again! Banner not stand for this!
Master Pan, that artificial blade.
It... Rosa! Meh. Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially from mark on forehead.
G. It's the G unit.
What's that?
Even Emperor comes straight to Banner. Convenient little mob to play.
Come on, Banner. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blah. Victory of Banner is assured.
You know we can't let you do that.
You think you handle the power of upgrading, Giga
I sure hope so.
Things go very different this time.
Okay, time to take you down.
Show you her true power. The unbeatable team. Our legends are in rushdown.
Let us make use of it now.
Thanks, Poppy.
Ha! Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's get
Okay, here we go. Wicked Arts. Generous flush.
I can't believe I'm fighting this thing again. First time. Wow, I've been toppled. No! Come on, Mia, give me a break before you use my big attack. We're out of time. Yeah, the logic with Banna is very sound. You gotta appreciate that. Okay, stuff's starting to hurt again. A lot of
Rex, maybe you should slow down.
Nah, I can keep going.
ah, dang it! I didn't get the. I wasn't able to get to the wind level 3 attack.
When do we get to the dissection?
Go for it!
You belong in my lap.
Blade combo, third stage. Max force.
There we go. There's another one.
I shall defend you to the last.
Keep going.
Aqua wave.
Ha! Bullet punch.
Oh, that's bad. I need to get all water attacks here. Whoa! Just one hit me.
I'm very sorry. Stand up.
Get the top one. That was nasty. What a good attack that was.
No shortage of strength.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds bad.
My goals exactly. Scatter shot. Why not?
Let us make use of it now.
Double spinning hit. Sword back.
Let's get ready.
Save Tor, save Tor. Ah, shoot, couldn't get that potion.
Rise and shine, Tora.
Oh, that rocket. Oh, I see it now. I was like, what rocket? Time limited missile. Good. Right in the middle trying to break it. I've been gotten.
Thanks, Nia. Mythra. My thoughts exactly.
Kid, Sonny,
Yeah, I got lucky there.
Why not? Sure. Scatter shot.
I'm all set.
Let us make use of it. Shoulder shot. Go for it.
Notice,
We're up, Gramps.
this doesn't matter what I pick here.
Hit it, no!
Ray of punishment. Happy is proud of Master Pawn.
Get him, Nia. On
Oh wait, it does. Oh, that's a problem.
Take him out. Cute and fierce. Master Pawn. Enemy is getting distracted.
Tora, Poppy, Yura. Tora, right on time. Poppy, Alpha, go,
Here
go,
we
go.
Oh, we hit the wrong one! Oh! I'm so mad about that. That was terrible. I was like just going for it. Well, we're not getting the big finish then. Oh well, at least we can probably get the win here with a launch and big poppy attack. Close enough.
Second shot.
Hit it, no!
Oh sweet, new pouch expansion kit. Ah, oh well, hey, couple rare core crystals, that's good. Yeah, it could have been better, but a win's a win. I know I said that last time too, but a win's a win.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty
I would have gotten away with it.
This ends here, Bara. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
Yeah, and I think I took those off from the last time when I got worried about the thorns, the spikes, the spike damage. I was like, ah.
Banner is... Banner is not kind of man to go down like this.
Uh-oh. He's got a button!
If I go down, I take you with me.
Thanks, Andros.
Igion!
As you wish.
What are you doing? You just...
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
You could have stayed in the bubble. We all would have been fine.
Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no.
Your Majesty.
Oh, that's not good.
Failed you.
He looks remarkably intact for getting exploded.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry.
Yes, my lady. are more of them.
Where?
What'd you say?
This way. The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum!
I'm on it.
Nia and Niall.
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
That's Nia? What'd she do? How'd she transform?
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey, you guys! His Majesty the Emperor is awake.
What? Can it be? Majesty?
Oh, jeez. Nice hug.
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty!
How are you alive? You got exploded!
It's a miracle.
I said he looks fine.
When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
But his wounds...
Just
I haven't seen any wounds. His clothes weren't even scratched.
nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved... Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia.
Nia's got some magical powers that she doesn't want to tell anyone about. Or at least some special connection to this guy.
You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire, guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis?
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not. I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling... Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me...
That's sad. Now he's gonna have no memory of you.
Aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know? Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If more Ardain, no, the whole of All Rest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
Yes, this is your call of duty.
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andric.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
Hooray, she gets to come with us. I'm very sad if she couldn't. I like her.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick
Me
around.
too.
I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did? Thanks a bunch, Morag.
So what about, like, Banna? Did he die? Like, for realsies this time?
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been...
Yeah, it kind of threw a wrench to that whole peace agreement thing that was supposed to be happening.
Victoria maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Niall must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth? Or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
Okay, party formation change. So we put Morag back in here. It's like Super Mario RPG when you can only have like 3 of the characters.
Let me brief you.
Merc Group is back!
Be the bearer of good news.
After all that time. Fad foods. Delicious. We got Glitter Spud contract, Lugo contract, and Fizz contract. Whatever those are. Sounds exciting. Oh, you unlocked a lot.
Can't wait for the next fight.
Harusa.
I can keep getting better.
I feel like that should get me a spot on the team.
I just keep on getting.
Beautiful Pearl.
I imagine I'll fit
Yuki
right in.
and
I imagine
Harusa.
I'll fit right in.
Begin mission. Okay. Make sure we're just sending people out on our things.
Big responsibility.
Okay, well, we have a lot to digest. So what I'm going to do is call it a day here. Actually gonna go get some sleepy time. One time I have been able to get all 3 of them. It doesn't happen very often, but it's very fantastic when it does happen, so. But yeah, unfortunately I have to get going for the day here. So thank you for watching, everybody, and most likely be back Tuesday. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, not great days for me, but Tuesday I should be back. So always appreciate people watching. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody.